Hello, this is Zeke777 and welcome back to Ars Nouveau. Behind us here, we're getting some amethyst coming in, and up above us, we've got a whole lot more amethyst and fire essence going, which is great. We did that last episode, and it's working out really well for us. The problem is, now we gotta actually use it. So that's creating our power. We need something to actually use that on, and right now I mostly need that so I can actually finish building. But where are we gonna go? We need to go to the nether today. So let's head over here. We're going to start on one of our first actual districts. So as you know, we are building up a school. At some point, we're not there yet. I don't even have a single building. Anyway, we're going to work on building eventually, but first we need the different elements. And that is specifically, we need a fire element over here. So the plan I've mentioned before is we're going to have the main school in the middle, and we're going to have the different elements around it. And I'm thinking over here, we'll have fire. And I don't really know what I want to do with it yet. So I'm thinking maybe this will be like a fiery cave or something. We can use that. And then the rest of the buildings will be kind of in this area. Maybe over there. I don't know. That's going to be arrow in that direction, I think. But right now what we're going to do, if we... Why am I here? No. F4. Yes. Buttons. Where am I going? There we go. Weird buttons were flipping things around. Okay. We need to build a nether portal. And... reason I've been holding off on actually doing anything with nether so far is honestly I just didn't know where to put it. So I'm thinking if I put it over here with the fire, then I think this will work. We'll do some terraforming around here later, but I think right now if we just kind of find a little spot in here to just kind of plop it down. Let's light this up a little bit because I'd rather avoid any mobs. All right, where are we going? I don't know. Let's see. There's not really a little... I was hoping there'd be like a little pocket or like alcove type thing. I guess I could just put it kind of right here. That would work. I only have 14 obsidian right now. So, you know what? Tell you what. We're going to build it. And then if I decide to move it later, that will be fine. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. 2 across the top here. We need these as well. Let's see. If I go here, here, and you know, we can do that corner. Sure. There we go. We've got ourselves another portal. Let's go ahead and... Do I have a flint and steel on me? I do. Perfect. I do have the spellbook, of course, but sometimes it's good to have a tool as well, just in case. Alright, portal acquired. Let's take a look here. We have cobblestone, we have some mendostine, I have my infinite ham, a relic that I found, and I was able to apply a potion to it. And the only potions I have right now are mana regen, so that's what I got. I think we're ready to go. Obsidian can go there. I won't need that. I will put this a little bit closer. Tell you what, let's put... That doesn't need to be here. We'll keep those out. Put you in. And let's put the sleeping bag in there as well, just so I don't accidentally use it. And let's go in. Let's see what we get for nether. Alrighty, we are in Crimson, which is sometimes good. Piglin should be fine with me because I am wearing Ars Nouveau gear. The Hoglin, however, is not going to like me. We can deal with that. This guy's a lot of health. And I don't have my flate in here, or at least fake flate. Right, there we go. Okay. Immediate area is somewhat safe. Now, thing I always forget to do is let's go here and we're just going to real quickly do create a waypoint. Call it portal. Cool. I always end up getting lost, so that'll hopefully help. It looks like we've got a bridge over there, someone else's portal. Let's see, north is this direction. Who's that way from me? There's a couple people around, so someone's portal is there. This isn't a great spot, is it? We're kind of up in a little... that could have been fun. Let's see. I am going to take my blazing flask. We'll put it there. Don't need pork chops on my bar. Blazing flask is interesting. So right now, it doesn't help me because it's set up for at my base, which is very useful, but doesn't do me any good here. Now, cool thing is, I can just use it wherever. Like, there's no reason I have to leave it there. So if I just right click here, doesn't do anything. Let's get a bit of fire going though. Now if I use it, there we go. I have to put it right there for some reason. It's a very small area here, but I can use it to get up. Now I can't get all the way up there, but it can come in handy. So we're going to keep that in mind just in case we get trapped somewhere. Let's see if I put Silk Touch here. Another reason I needed to come to the nether, by the way, is I am low on gold. I'm pretty sure if I break this though, these guys are not going to be happy with me. But you know what we can do about that? We can put them in a hole. You guys go down. Thank you. Just go down there. Perfect. Thank you. All of you. Thank you. And you can go right there. Cool. Alright, you as well. You hop in the hole. Thank you. And fourth one. Hello there. You can go join your friends. In you go. Perfect. Alright, while you guys are in there. Oh, yeah, they didn't like it. Cool. Let's get ourselves some gold. Hitting each other with crossbows. Perfect. Grab a bit more gold. So I do want to silk touch this. You can fortune it and get nuggets, but the problem is, even with our fortune 4 that we can do, once we get a tier 2 book, it's not going to help us too much. You get basically about 8 nuggets back at that point, and with silk touch, I can just smelt this. I can, you know, we can switch this to ray. Get a little bit more range. Perfect. Cool. We can silk touch it and then we'll be able to smelt it or use some other fortune method on it later. I think there's crushers from occultism. There's lots of things we can do with it. But for right now, at least, this will get us basically the most we can get out of it. So we're going to keep that. Let's take a look here. If I look at the map, we've got bridges going this way. And it looks like a fortress right there. That is actually perfect. We're just going to follow that bridge, I think. Put you there. Wrong thing. C is my zoom key. It's also the craft key. Okay, so that is probably permanent mage blocks. Good. Otherwise it would have disappeared by now. So let's just kind of follow the bridge and see where we go. Alrighty, we are just down the hallway here. It wasn't too far. 130 blocks look like. And we're here. That's it. That is actually really good. We'll keep you on the bar because you're going to need that. I should have done that with Silk Touch. Switch hands. Just be very careful to not press the Q key right now because I don't want to lose either of these. Cool. Put you in main hand. You can go there. I don't need Silk Touch right now. Let's switch to a harm spell because we're probably going to need that. If I do fall in the lava, I can always just leap out as long as I'm fast. I don't have fire protection. I don't have really a whole lot of anything on my armor, so that would be a problem. But I think we can make do. So, hello there. You are exactly what I'm looking for. I did not get what I wanted, though. Skeleton, you don't need to be here. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves a blaze spawner. I don't know if there's still one here or if they managed to take it. We do have carry-on, so you can easily just move spawners, but hopefully they left it. I see a spawner over there, or at least where there would be a spawner. Let's get our cobblestone and just bridge across here. There we go. A little bit further. Is there still a spawner there? That is a question. And is there a way to walk there without falling off? I don't want to bridge everywhere. That'll work. Okay. Any more blazes anywhere? No. Let's see. Yep. Walked right into the fire and missed the click. A couple blazes. Perfect. You are why I'm here, so that works. Ow. Now, the great thing with the Mendostine is since it has the recovery on there, it basically heals more than it should, as opposed to like the just healing from the food itself. Let's avoid getting hit. And go away. There's way too many of you guys. I would prefer to not fall in the lava though. Okie dokie. You guys can go away now. Thank you. And a rod. Perfect. We have 2 rods, which is still not enough. We need... I don't actually know how many we need. I do need some for my armor to upgrade that to tier 2. I also need it for my book to upgrade it to tier 2. So the book is the really important one. The armor won't give me any more like defense or anything. It will give me more mana though, and higher thread slots. Now I haven't actually used any threads yet, but oh good, it is still here. I just saw a wither skeleton. We'll deal with you too. I don't have any threads yet, but it is something I do want, definitely. And it will be very handy in the future, but for right now, let's just get our blaze rods. Probably a dozen or so is going to be enough. I see several blazes there. They're going to despawn though. Let's go over here. Alright, we got a little pillar here to distract them, and since everything's on fire anyway, I threw down the blazing flask, which will be very helpful. You guys can just give me your blaze rods. That would be very helpful. Please, just do that. Be nice. 7. You know, it's funny. Each time they miss, they make my circle bigger. You guys are up there. I'll just stay here. I heard one go down. Where'd he go? He like fell off the edge, didn't he? There you are. 8. Perfect. Just a few more. Alright, let's try to avoid dying here. Get some more of the mendostine. Very handy. Very overpowered. Well, not really overpowered. Keeps me alive. It's useful. What are you doing down there? I think it might be too far for the ray here. Ray is really nice because it's basically just exactly where you're looking. So it's like a really long just touch spell. Very handy, but it's also not nearly as like long range as like projectile or something. So can you get off of the ledge here? I don't want you to fall. Actually, no, you're on that one. You're fine. It's also worth noting for like a mining spell that ray is faster than projectile. Projectile takes a while, and I don't mean like to get to the target, but specifically how fast you can fire. Touch is a very quick spell, but projectile it's like a half second or so. So if you're wanting to dig quickly, switch to touch or in this case ray. Health. Let's get ourselves that. I don't see any blazes. I do see a wither skeleton. I don't actually need withers right now, but it's always useful to have. We might build another wither killer later, but for right now at least, this is what we got. So I should have just targeted you first. Nope, no skull. Alright, let's go finish up our blaze rods and get back to the overworld so we can get some progress done. Okay, didn't quite go to plan there, but that's okay. We are pretty close. Let's just nap here. Actually, no, leave bed real quick. Get you standing first. Now we can nap. If you have a cat, if you have it stand up next to you before you go to sleep, it will drop you random things such as this rabbit's foot. Perfect, thank you. That is exactly why I have you here. Rabbit's foot. Otherwise it would be fairly difficult and annoying to find, but yeah, just got one like that. I think we're good. If we just grab, yeah, let's grab a few of the pumpkin slices or something. Let's go get our body. It shouldn't be too hard to get. It's just kind of, you know, through the portal, and it's not that far from us. So we'll meet you over there. Of course, it does occur to me that I don't currently have any shiny gold armor on anymore. That might be a problem. Let's hope we don't run into any piglins along the way here. I don't see any on the map. We're not too far, 140 blocks. Isn't too bad. Just through this hallway, and hopefully we can avoid any confrontations. I think the zombie piglins, they will ignore us just fine. Not too worried about them, as long as they don't make them mad. Oh, I have to get over there. I should have brought some blocks. This might be difficult. there's one blaze there. That, you know, let's go around. Nope, that's wither skeletons. I'll just kind of walk through here. I don't have a bridge. I should have, but I didn't. Walk past you. Wither skeletons, you can stay over there. And are we home free? Should be good. Okay, perfect, good. No one else in the way. The blazes over there seem to have gone. So that's good. There's one blaze there. He'll shoot at me. Magma cube cream thingy. Avoid you and grab our stuff. Transfer everything. Perfect. Let's move. We have 17 blaze rods, which is a good number. Let's hop up here real quick. Out of the way. Good. No other skeletons. Okay. I saw you. Okay. We have 17 blaze rods. That's good. Mostly I just got swarmed all at once. There was, I think, 3 blazes got me. So we'll eat. That is a shiny thing. What are you? I don't know what this is. Let's find out. I know it's completely unrelated to what I was working on. I hear you. Yeah, I can switch this back to projectile, you know. Yeah, I can shoot you at range. Yep. Haha. Okay. You, what are you? Let's stack up. Here, Ghast. You are Vibranium. Ah, yes. We do have all the mods. Well, it's all the modium, at least. We do have that because we have an add-on, all the Arcanist gear, which is designed for all the mods packs. I'm assuming I can't break you with an iron pick. I don't know if I'll be able to break you with this. I'm assuming probably not. Let's switch as well. No. Okay. Let's see if I amplify you. So now it thinks it's a diamond pick. Nope. Another. Nope. Nope. I guess I specifically need whatever it is from all the mods to be able to do that. So we're just going to leave you here for now. We have 17. Is that enough? I need 8 for my armor. Another 2 for my book. I mean, see, that's what F. Swaps. Okay. I think we can go home. I can always come back here. This is not very far away. There anything interesting on the map worth looking at? Soul Sand Valley. I had heard that at least some people have there's another fortress in a Soul Sand Valley. Might be this down here. There's something there. Not sure what. Lots of world gen stuff. There's a fortress somewhere in a Soul Sand Valley, which will probably turn into a farm at some point. But for right now, I'm just here for the blaze rods. Maybe I'll explore around a little bit and pick up some more gold, because I always need more gold. And you guys don't mind me anyway, so you're safe. Yeah, I'm going to just wander around, see if I find anything interesting, and otherwise just grab up a whole bunch of gold that I find. Of course, speaking of things that would be interesting, there's one right here. What are you? I see a spawner with... That is a piglin brute. We're going to avoid you. Yeah, we're going to avoid that. Swap back to this so I have Silk Touch. And you... Break, please. Go back down to what you were with a pickup. Great, there we go. Let's just pick up this real quick. And switch you... nah, I'll leave that as Ray. Okay, I hear that Ghast. Where are you? You are that direction on the map, it looks like. There's something right here. Not entirely sure what that is. Let's swap that so I don't cue it off the edge into fire. Let's see what that is. If I hop down here, ideally without going directly into the fire, or into lava. Missed. Cool. And clear all the fire. What do we have? Factory nut. We'll do this. I don't see anything useful here. Is this just like a big torch type thing? Or is there something actually hidden in here? I feel like there's probably something hidden in here. Because I feel like there's always something hidden, right? Can I just go down the middle? At some point I'll hit nether bricks. Anything? No? How wide are you at the bottom? Is there even room to hide anything, or is it just a 2x2? No, there's room. But I think... okay. I could dig through that whole thing, but I'm not going to bother. Well, we've got ourselves a couple things here. One is I've got 2 blazes, or gas that are chasing me. I also had... where'd they go? There's a whole bunch of piglins here a second ago, which was annoying because I found this thing. That's a lot of gold. And if I recall, there's actually solid gold inside there. But these gas are in the way. So... can you stay where you are? Yeah, that's right. Go way fire. Okay, let's eat. There's one more gas. Where'd you go? Over there. Let's go like that. Alright, perfect. You are useful. Let's hop up to the top. And I think if we just swap there, I believe inside here there's a trap somewhere. Or was it a trap? No, I think is it that one? One of these I'm pretty sure explodes. There's more of all the mod stuff. Okay, we have some ancient debris. That is very cool. Let's break all this, get all this gold, and I think at this point we can go home, because, again, gold was the main thing I needed. Any other interesting finds were also good, but let's amplify you, and we'll keep the pickup, just in case there's lava in here, which I'm pretty sure there is. Anything under here? I feel like there's lava. Where's the lava? I know it's in here. No? Okay, well, lots of debris. That's cool. I want to get all this obsidian so I can switch back to not having amplify, because it's too expensive to keep doing this. But we got ourselves a lot of gold now, which is very good because I need a lot of gold. I need, like, a lot of gold. Thousands. I'm planning on building with it on that big power crystal. So we need as much of this as we can get, and I'm thinking we're going to have to find a way to refine this. Alright, Mr. Gast, you and me. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I want the advancement. Who's following me? Okay. Come on. Yeah. Oh, missed. I will get you. Or I'll just, make a mess everywhere. Yeah, it's gonna work. Maybe not. Move out of the fire. Nope, we're just gonna die. Okay. I see you. You're right next to me. How can I not get this? I hit it. Come on. No. Well, here's another interesting thing. A bastion. I would like to avoid the brutes because I'm pretty sure they'll basically just kill me in 2 shots because my armor is still not enchanted or anything, so that's a thing to concern about. But I want to check for a couple things. There was a chest I just saw. Can I get down to it? More gold would of course be good too. I don't see any brutes. There's a gold block. Perfect. Anything in you? Not too interesting. We'll take some food. Gilded blackstone. I will always take that. Magma cream. That is actually useful. I got a lot of junk. Let me clear out my inventory. Alright. Inventory cleared. I don't really need chains at the moment, but it's iron. And I do like chains. Ooh, while we are here, we are going to grab some of you. Break that. I'm just going to break it. That'll work. Because we do need this for potions later anyway. Xacris has some nearby, but that's fine. I'll just do that. Smithing template. We'll grab that. Anything useful in that? Unbreaking, nope. Let's grab that gold block. Not in the lava. I said not in the lava. And is there a brute? I don't see a brute, so that's good. I just saw the gold. Where did you go? Right here. Hello there. You gonna explode? Nope, just gonna make people mad. That's okay. I don't mind. Any other... I guess there's probably lots of chests in here. But, I don't see any others yet. So, I think we will call this, bastion mostly emptied. Yeah, I don't see one. I see cobblestone, so I think someone was here already. Let's go ahead, empty the rest of these, just grab everything, why not? And then we can head home. You can go in, you can go in. I don't really need any of this, but that's okay. Sort you, grab everything, sort you. I didn't get I was hoping for a banner pattern. The snout banner, I think is what it is. Is there any more chests in this one? I don't see any. I'm going to avoid using cheaty cam for this sort of thing. I'll just use that for building. I don't see any. I'm not too familiar with the actual layouts of these. Like I don't know if there's like, oh yeah, you always have to go check out this like giant structure or gold block somewhere. There probably is. I'm probably standing directly on top of it, but that is okay. I will be fine ignoring that. Anything on the map? That looks suspicious. Other than that, it would be nice to have a warped forest, at least known where it is. Maybe I'll look for one of those, just because that will help us get ender pearls, because I always seem to need those. And while we're at it, hello Enderman. While we're at it, we'll check out the suspicious looking structure. Lots of lava. And brutes. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with brutes. We're gonna avoid you. What is that over there? Anything interesting? No. I know I've seen a structure like this, just like the small thing before. When I was doing testing before we actually started this world. And it's just a small little thing like that, but it also had a wither spawner. Where are you? It's gonna explode, isn't it? Really, like that's the only logical thing here. This is going to explode. Let's put all this in here so that when it explodes, we'll have picked up everything. I hear ghast. You're fine. Okay. Oh, didn't explode. Cool. Free gold. I'll take it. Yeah. I think I've got like a stack or two of the gold ore, so we should be good for at least a little while. I do know that there is a thing under here. Debris. Sure, why not? We'll take it. Pick up. Thank you. Anything else? I don't see anything else on the map. I think I'll just come back when I find a warped forest and head home. Hot tourist destinations. Finally found the warped forest. It's not too far away, actually, if I look at the map. Right here. Here's where we were earlier. I just was completely blind. It is very small, but it's also floating in the middle of nowhere. But we should be able to use this to get at least a few ender pearls. I saw someone over here. Is it just a guy following me? Okay. More of that, all the mod stuff. We'll have to do something about that. If nothing else, let's make us an interesting looking block. Enderman there. Random wall type structure. Okay, cool. Let's grab... Oh, actually, while we're here... no, never mind. I was going to grab some of the warped nylium, but since I do have silk touch, But I can also just buy that from the market area, so I think I will do that instead. Enderman, I am going to kill you though because I need ender pearls for a lot of things. But sorry, you're the closest one I see. And of course, no pearl. Enderman's Sight. What are you? Don't know what that is. I think it's one from Ender's Delight. So that's an add-on to Farmer's Delight, if I recall. We also have an Ars Nouveau based one that's like Nouveau Delights or something like that. Which is interesting. It adds specific drops to things like the Chimera and the other Wilden that you can use to make food, which is kind of interesting. Not many Endermen here. I'm going to head home now, I think. We know where this is. We can come back later if we need any pearls. In the meantime, let's get out of here before I fall in lava again. Back in the overworld here, let's go ahead and rebind our blazing flask to that spot right there. And now we can actually fly, and importantly, I don't take fall damage, because I will otherwise jump off of there and just kind of go splat. So let's dump all of our stuff in here. We've got a whole bunch of gold now, which is awesome, and our blaze rods. So, Mr. Novice Spellbook, do I have everything I need? I think I'm missing a block of quartz, aren't I? And obsidian. I have obsidian. Obsidian here, perfect. And quartz. I just grabbed a bunch of that while I was there. Can I process you a little bit better? Squeezer gets me 2.5 per. I think fortune might do better. Should be enough. Yeah, we'll do the full 9. Because that will get me, yeah, okay. Let's see, switch to our break spell and put our fortune pick. There we go. Swap hands, because I need to remember what I'm pressing here. And let's see what we get. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll do a 10th. 10. 24. Okay, 2.4. So basically this would have been better by 1. That's fine. Put that back and swap things around. Okay. Let's turn you into some blocks. Are these only... Oh. That's cheap. Okay. So we can now take our spellbook, hit U on it, and get the next level, the Mage's Spellbook. Yay! We have ourselves a fancy new mage book, and if we hop over here real quick, I got a couple of these crafting up, the manipulation essence. Let me just grab these. Right click, please. Don't want to break the filter, so I'll leave one there. I've got a few of those still crafting because they are very useful. Alrighty, scribe table. What are we gonna do with you? We have at least one specific spell I want to get. Tier 1, we've got all of these because of the codexes that we found, but if we go to Tier 2, we don't have as many. You are able to learn the glyphs before you actually have a tier unlocked, by the way. It does add to your mana, but of course you can't actually use them. So Extract, Silk Touch, we now have that. Pierce is another one that was good to have, and Filter Baby because I had a million eggs. We want Crush. So I'm going to select this. And I also grabbed some of these. I've got a grindstone, piston, and earth essence. That will be useful because now we can actually process some of our stuff. We got a bunch of gold ore there from the nether, and yeah, the alternative was just going to use the squeezer, which gets us 2 and a 75% for the next one, so call it 2.75. Well, that's fun. You know, that happened to me yesterday as well. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I'll have to actually look at the error in particular and figure out what it was that went wrong there. But we have ourselves a fancy new glyph anyway. So right click U to get our crush. And if I take a look at this again, we can smelt this up, get one, or we can crush, which uses, we have there's an add-on that is, I should remember the name of it, sorry I don't, that basically will grab crush recipes from other crushing things. So the crush with gold ore, including the nether gold ore here, will use the mechanical squeezer with 3, 2, and 2 which is, that's not too bad. So just for fun here, let's do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what, while we are here, let's take a look. There's one more glyph that I would like, at least right now, and that is chaining. We're gonna select you. We'll toss the manipulation on. I need 3 chain, redstone, lapis. Let's grab those. Redstone. Close that out. We'll just grab this block. Lapis. Grab one of you as well. And a gem. Cool. And last but not least, a chain. Perfect. We have at least enough. Let's get that one unlocked as well, because that will make this much quicker. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. Is that everything we needed? Yes. We have our glyph of chaining. Let's unlock that. And now if let's just grab empty spell slot here. We would like touch, chaining, break, and not break. Sorry, I'm used to doing this with fortune. Let's do crush with that one. I think that's all I need. Now I can't add fortune to this, I don't think. Maybe I can. Where'd that foot go? Rabbit foot. Let's unlock this one as well. It'll be a good one to have regardless. Open you, go over here. Luck, there we go. And toss you on. Alright, so we've got these 10. If we break that, that gets us 50. Not too bad. Now, interesting. The crush glyph is able to take luck. I don't know if that'll do anything. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll just cost me whole mana. That is okay. We're doing science. 10 more. I moved the gold to my backpack. Let's try this again. 56. I'm thinking that's just within the regular RNG anyway. So just for fun, I'll do that one more time. Backpack, put you in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ideally, I should probably be doing more than just 10 at a time, but I don't have that many. Yeah, 52. Okay, so I think B, not C. I think basically I don't need the fortune on there. But yeah, that's quite a bit. And of course, I could just break this with Fortune 4, but as I mentioned earlier, that's actually not going to be very effective. The nether gold ore in particular is going to be just turning into nuggets if I do that, and not that many. So it's not going to make up for the fact that we're getting, you know, more than 5 of the chunk things per, like, nether ore. I think with 4 you barely make a single ingot worth of nuggets. Admittedly, I won't have to smelt it, but that's the next glyph I'm going to unlock anyway. Well, I have some good news and I have some bad news. I'll start with the bad news. The bad news is I've kind of been sick for the past few weeks. You may have noticed the past episodes have been a little slow to come out. That's because I couldn't edit. Anyway, I have been able to, however, and the good news, I've been able to do some designing and some building. I'm still working out the details of what I want the library to look like, and I'm planning on a tower here, but I haven't really decided much. But basically, because I've been sick, I haven't really been able to record much. You can ignore this, we'll go over that in another episode. That's a whole other project. Redstone. We've gotten some stuff done. So I've been doing some mapping out. The gold blocks here are indicating where relays are, because if you remember, this tower is for collecting power. So we've got our power generating inside there, and we have to get it down to the actual ground here. So what I'm doing is relays. Now, relays have a range of 30 blocks, and I did some testing, and that is 30 blocks spherical. So specifically from that block right there, that relay is able to reach 30 blocks to that gold block, And the gold there, or the glass, is kind of marking out the edge of where it can reach. And then at a 45-degree angle here, we've got this relay over here on its gold block, just to kind of map out, because it's doing counting. It doesn't look like a 45 from here. Pretty sure it is. Anyway, that was 1 over 1 up, that whole thing. Anyway, so I went from here, and my original plan was to have these smaller crystals, and this is just kind of a rough layout so far. My original plan was to have those directly outward, and basically just kind of directly orbiting this. In fact, if I had create on here, I would try to figure out a way I could do maybe like some glass panes or something connected to actually have them rotate, because I think that'd look awesome. But I don't. And if I did that, it wouldn't be able to reach. So over here is 30 blocks out. Actually, it's 22 blocks out, because it can go 30 blocks spherical, which is 22 blocks at the angle there. So basically, if I had the collector crystal on the side here, it would be able to reach to about this intersection, which is a little tall from what I want for this tower, I think. Ideally, I'd have somewhere in this neighborhood, and I can still do that. So instead what I did is I have it go down at a 45 to over here. So I'll have 4 crystals around this level, and then those will be being powered to the top of our collector tower, which will then go down into storage, which is what that whole mess of amethyst down there is. So basically, that is the plan. I've got lots of planning time, not a whole lot of recording time. So I think there's one more thing I want to get done in this episode, and that is kind of finishing off where we left off, which is we got our tier 2 book, but we did not upgrade our armor. So let's go ahead and get that done real quick. Quick side note to address the flight here. I did get this little setup from Qther. He dropped it off one day. It's basically just a little self-contained flight ritual. We will have our own flight rituals hooked up into the main source generation, but for right now with this planning stuff, I was just kind of using this off camera. Now, the main thing that upgrading our armor does is really 2 things. One is it increases the thread slots, as well as increases the mana regen and maximum mana. Now, as I've been doing this kind of random building and just playing around trying to figure out if I like the colors even, I've been running out of mana pretty much constantly, specifically for like breaking grass blocks to put down flooring material, just random stuff like that. I need more mana. I haven't learned, well, I've learned all the tier 1 glyphs. That was easy enough. And I really haven't gone through and looked at any of the tier 2 ones yet. I've got a few, but not many. So for now, this will be a big help. So let's go ahead and put 2 blaze rods and the robes. Now we have one other thing that is needed for this, and that is source. I have a source jar, and I put it way over here, just because I wanted to. This thing can actually pull from a fairly large range, and I don't really remember how big it is, but I just want to kind of point out that it does not need to be directly next to the apparatus, or even, within like 2 blocks or whatever. It can pull from a pretty large range, which is very useful. Let's see, arcing, yes, because I'm doing this not, so arcane core, you need it underneath it if you're placing it manually. You can also kind of cheat that and place it in with a hopper. And then the hopper will happily pull it out. It doesn't actually need the core underneath it. So useful if you don't want to spend the extra gold to get a core. I have my core over there because I'm planning on getting a villager for it. But for right now, this works. You'll notice that it did need source, and it pulled it from over here. This was a full jar a moment ago, and it's able to pull from that far away. So handy. You don't need to have things directly next to each other. It'll just work. And just like that, we have our tier 2 gear. So that gave us 2 mana regen and 60 max mana, so basically doubled it. It has 1 and 30 before. So we can upgrade this again to tier 3 once we get to the end, which will give us, I think, just another 1 and 30 for each of those. But it all adds up, so very helpful. You'll notice here we have additional thread counts. So empty tier 2 and empty, well, I usually call them level. Empty, it's a tier 2 robe with empty level 2, level 1 slot there. This has level 3, this has level 3 and 1, and this has level 2 and 1. The cool thing is that level 3, there's quite a few threads that are actually required to be in a level 3 slot. For instance, gliding thread. That one, it needs to be in level 3, so if I were using Battle Mage armor right now, Battle Mage doesn't get an empty tier 3 slot until you actually upgrade it all the way. So it's kind of, it pays off to use the lower armor value here. You'll notice I did have protection on here, and the protection does more than the armor anyway. So it does help to have the lower armor just so you can get the extra thread count or the extra thread levels, because that will really make a big difference in the long run. So with our fancy new robes equipped, I'm going to call this for an episode. I'm still getting over being sick right now. You can kind of tell in my voice. It's been kind of fading as we've been going. I've been having a pretty bad cough for the past few weeks, but it seems to be light at the end of the tunnel at this point, so that is good. I'm going to be spending the time off camera doing some more playing around with the build idea here. I want to do more building on camera. The problem is I really hadn't been feeling inspired on what I actually wanted to build with. Deep Slate's always a great block, great color, but it made everything look too dark when I had the whole wall out of it. And I wanted I wanted the entire school to feel brighter and happier. It's not a dark, mysterious place. It's a place where people come to learn. So that is kind of where I'm going to go with this. I haven't decided if I want this to be a patio or not. So I'm going to be playing around off camera, trying to figure out some ideas for how I actually want to lay everything out. But for this episode, we're going to call it here, and we've gotten quite a lot done. We went to the nether, we got our blaze rods, upgraded our book, we can start getting some actual better automation for things, and I'm excited for what the future holds. But I think next up, we're going to spend more time on this library. Namely, my storage is about full here. I think this repository has that much left. So we're going to need to upgrade. And I think that'll be in the next episode. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.